going on, YouTube? So, out here to shoot the intro for the YouTube video. YouTube channel, not the video. There's gonna be lots of videos, I hope. So, sit in front of kind of the pinnacle of what started the idea to get a YouTube channel going. Now, for me, doing the videos is kind of the easy part. The problem is that for me anyway, and I don't know how you guys feel, feel free to leave it below in the comments and tell me if you guys agree or not. But when you watch YouTube videos, there's kind of something missing, right? So you either they're very focused on one thing, and that's great. I mean, honestly, for a lot of YouTube channels, that works out awesome, whether it be cars or fishing or hiking or whatever it is, right? They stick to one discipline and they just kind of go with it. But for a guy like myself, and I know a lot of you guys feel the same way, that's not everybody's, how do I word this? So lots of people are into a lot of different things. Like me, for example, I'm into hiking and fishing and kayaking and overlanding and all sorts of stuff. And a lot of stuff that I've probably never even tried before. And that's kind of what I want this YouTube channel to encompass and to bring to everybody, is the fact that you don't have to just enjoy doing one thing and just stick to that one thing. You can enjoy doing a lot of different things, and you might not be the best at all those things, and you might not even end up liking all those things if you try something new, right? But who knows? You never know until you try. So whether it be kayaking, for example, you might have never kayaked before in your life, and you try it one time and it might be the greatest thing ever. That doesn't mean that you don't like mountain biking, or that you don't like fishing, or that you don't like hiking. It just means that you also like that thing. And so that's where I find a big lack in the YouTube channel community, is you don't see a whole lot of variation. You see a little bit now, or you see somebody go from one discipline to something completely different in the span of their YouTube channel career life anyway. And I guess that's okay, but I feel like you end up losing touch with a lot of your fans, a lot of your viewers and stuff, and I want to kind of bridge that gap. I want to be somebody that can go out and try new things and do different things and experience a lot of things, and not just focus one track on whatever it is. And the other thing is every single channel seems like they're all about car builds, so I kind of want to stay away from the build aspect of everything, which is kind of why I have my truck back here, and you guys probably aren't going to see too many build videos on it, because for one, I think that YouTube is just oversaturated with build videos of everything and everything in between, right? Like, you search and somebody's probably building it, which is awesome. I mean, don't get me wrong, I watch them, but with that being said, I feel like it's definitely overplayed. So I'm gonna do a walk around of my rig and what I use, but you're probably not gonna see a whole lot of designated build videos. Just again, for what I mentioned before, it's just not something that I think is lacking on any department. But yeah, so I'm really hoping that, well, for one, I want to do weekly videos. That's kind of my goal right now. I do work full time, so trying to get out here after work and in the mornings and on the weekends, I am going to be investing a lot of my time and energy into this, because this is something that I want to do. I've been wanting to do for actually quite a long time. And so hopefully you guys all like my videos. So please, I'm not even going to ask you to like, comment, or subscribe, because, if you like it, you will. And if you don't, then feel free to thumbs down it and say that you don't like it. It doesn't bother me none. I'm not doing this with the intent of trying to make a bunch of money or trying to exploit, this or that, or even thinking that this is going to end up being a career. If it happens, great. But if not, I just want to share what I'm passionate about and what I enjoy doing with you guys, because I know there's a lot of people out there that enjoy doing the same types of things, whether it be camping, fishing, hiking, or there might even be people out there that have never done any of those things and maybe want to get into it. So what I do want to also encompass in this channel is some reviews on things that I use, or things that I maybe don't use and why I don't use them, or things that I would like to use but I don't for whatever reason. So I'm a big fan of again, just pretty much anything and everything outdoors. And if you guys like being outdoors, and if you guys like not being inside, not being in the city, and breathing fresh air, then feel free to follow me and my family on our adventures, because every weekend and almost every day after work we're out doing something. Like I said, whether that be kayaking, fishing, mountain biking, just exploring, just taking the truck out and going and finding some new stuff that we've never seen before, and just getting out, getting away from people, and getting kind of back to nature. Kind of cliche, but I mean, seriously, it gets really stressful going and seeing a bunch of traffic or seeing a bunch of people all the time or this or that, and sometimes you just want to get out and not be around anybody, and it's really nice. You get a little bit of solitude back, you get a little bit of a peace of mind, and you get to get back to the basics a little bit. Now, I say get back to the basics, and here I am behind excuse me, in front of my truck, but you get the idea. You kind of gotta have a little bit of luxury, right? So with that being said, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm just kidding. I already told you I wasn't going to say to do that, so don't do any of that if you don't want to. If you do, awesome. This is going to be the first video in kind of the intro video, just kind of give everybody an idea of what's going to be going on. Expect weekly videos, hopefully even more. I would really like to. Again, I do work full-time, so I'm going to be doing this as much as I possibly can and exerting a lot of energy into making this happen for you guys.